Over 50 million Americans suffer from allergies each year, and many women are experiencing increasing sensitivity as their hormones shift. But what if allergies are not just an external issue, but a reflection of internal imbalance? In this episode, we break down the connection between allergies, gut health, and hormone balance and explore how nutrition, stress, and the microbiome all play a role in immune function. So, friend, if your allergies flare as the seasons begin and you're ready to explore what's happening beneath your skin, then grab a notebook and pen and let's dive in. Hey friend, welcome to Integrative Medicine for Energy and Health. Are you struggling with low energy, excessive weight, chronic fatigue, imbalanced hormones, or body aches and pains that are robbing you of enjoying life? If you're ready to take the guesswork out of living a healthier life, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Rekishia. I'm a mom, honorably retired Air Force veteran, award-winning author, social worker, and Christian alternative medicine provider. For years, I tried improving my health through conventional medicine and nothing worked until I finally found a simple strategy that was easy and fun. This podcast will provide you with natural ways to increase energy, lose weight, regulate hormones, and improve your mood. If you're ready to live, look, and feel better, grab your favorite cup of herbal tea and let's jump in. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Dr. Rekishia McMillan. If this is your first time joining me, I want to personally welcome you. And to those of you who listen week after week, thank you for being a part of this growing community of women who are committed to understanding their bodies and improving their health. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever noticed that your allergies seem to get worse every year, especially during the spring season? Maybe it's sinus congestion, itchy eyes, fatigue, or even skin flare-ups. What if I told you that your allergies may not just be about pollen, but could actually be connected to your gut health, your immune health, and even your hormones? Today, we're going to talk about overcoming allergies from a root cause perspective and how your body may be signaling that something deeper is out of balance. One important thing to understand is that a large portion of your immune system is actually located in your gut. Now, when we talk about the gut, we're simply referring to your digestive system. This includes organs like your stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. The parts of your body responsible for breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, and eliminating waste. But your gut does more than just digest food. It also contains trillions of bacteria known as your microbiome, which play a key role in your immune system, inflammation levels, and even hormone balance. In fact, about 70 to 80% of your immune cells reside in the gastrointestinal tract. This is because your gut is constantly interacting with everything you consume: food, bacteria, and environmental toxins. Your gut lining acts as a protective barrier, helping your body determine what is safe and what is harmful. And when your gut is healthy and balanced, your immune system can respond appropriately. But when the gut microbiome is disrupted, whether from processed food, stress, medications, or environmental toxins, that balance is thrown off. The immune system can become either overactive or weakened. An overactive immune system is what we often see with allergies. This is where the body begins reacting to substances that are normally harmless, like pollen, dust, or certain foods. This is why supporting gut health is so important. It helps regulate the immune system and reduces unnecessary inflammation responses in the body. Now, let's bring hormones into the conversation. Your gut doesn't just digest food, it also plays a key role in processing and metabolizing hormones like estrogen. After estrogen is used in the body, it's sent to the liver to be broken down and then moved into the gut for elimination. But if your gut isn't functioning properly, if there's imbalance in the microbiome or sluggish digestion, those hormones may not be cleared efficiently. Instead of being eliminated, they can actually be reabsorbed back into the body. This can lead to what we call estrogen imbalance, which can contribute to symptoms like bloating, fatigue, mood changes, and increased inflammation. And that inflammation doesn't just affect your hormones, it also impacts your immune system. When inflammation is high, the immune system becomes more reactive, which can make your body more sensitive to environmental triggers like pollen, dust, and certain foods. So we see this connection come up often. You have poor gut health, which leads to hormone imbalance, which leads to increased inflammation, which leads to heightened immune response, which means that your seasonal allergies may not just be about what's in the air, they may actually be connected to what's going on internally in your body. Now, in many cases, conventional medicine focuses on managing allergy symptoms with medication like antihistamines or decongestants. While those can provide temporary relief, they don't always address why the allergies are happening in the first place. To really get to the root, we have to take a deeper look at the gut because that's where a large part of the immune system lives and where many imbalances begin. That's why I offer gut health testing for women who want more personalized answers. In simple terms, this test looks at the good and bad bacteria living in your gut and shows how balanced or imbalanced your microbiome is. It can identify areas where harmful bacteria may be overgrowing or where beneficial bacteria may be lacking. It also provides deeper insight into how well your gut is functioning, things like digestion, inflammation, and overall gut health. This type of advanced testing gives us a clearer picture of what's happening inside your body so we can take a more targeted and effective approach to restoring balance. This test is designed specifically for women who are ready to move beyond guessing and really understand their gut health. I want to share 3 root causes of how allergies develop. Root cause number 1 has to do with food and blood type incompatibility. Food and blood type are often the most overlooked areas. Sometimes what we think is an allergy is actually a food sensitivity or blood type incompatibility. During my workshops, I take a poll with women asking how many know their blood type. Surprisingly, almost no one knows. Before I became an integrative medicine provider, I thought everyone knew their blood type. This was based on my experience as an Air Force veteran. Service members know what their blood type is because it's placed on our dog tags in basic training, and it's always noted in our medical records. In the civilian world, there are 2 reasons why blood type is documented in your medical records. 1, if you're pregnant, and 2, if you're having surgery. Now, if you've donated blood in the past, you can ask the blood bank that drew your blood to obtain this information. Maintaining a healthy blood environment is essential to experiencing vitality, energy, and optimal health. If you're not fueling your blood cells with proper nutrients, your body will send messages in the form of symptoms. Think about the car that you drive. The make and the model will determine the type of fuel required for your specific vehicle. Putting a lesser quality fuel into the tank or the wrong type of fuel can result in serious engine and mechanical disruptions or even failures. It's no different with your body. Leviticus 17:11 says the life of all living creatures is in the blood. We were divinely designed to have 4 blood types for a reason. The blood type diet is an evidence-based approach to nutrition founded by Dr. Peter D'Adamo, supporting this biblical truth. His research has proven that your blood cells have receptors or markers that interact with what you eat. You can find out more about his work at www.foryourtype.com. That's the number 4, yourtype.com. And when food doesn't align well with your body's chemistry, it can trigger inflammation, digestive issues, and immune responses. So it may not always be a true allergy. It may be your body saying, this doesn't work well for me. And over time, consuming foods that don't support your body can disrupt gut health, increase inflammation, and even impact hormone health. The second root cause for allergies is poor gut health. Now, when we talk about gut health, this is not a small issue. This is something affecting the majority of women. In fact, studies show that 75% of women experience digestive symptoms regularly, which means this is something we really need to pay attention to. There are a number of factors that create imbalance within the gut. Processed food, excess sugar, environmental toxins like toxic household cleaners, which includes bleach, or even toxic makeup or skincare products, antibiotics, and chronic stress. All of these factors can disrupt the microbiome, which is the ecosystem of bacteria in your gut. And when that microbiome becomes unbalanced, it can lead to what we call leaky gut. This is where the gut lining becomes permeable. This allows particles to enter into the bloodstream that shouldn't be there, and the immune system responds by creating inflammation. This is where we start to see increased sensitivity to food, stronger reaction to pollen and environmental triggers, and more frequent allergy symptoms. And again, this ties back to hormones because your gut is responsible for helping process and eliminate hormones from the body. For a deeper dive into environmental toxins and gut health solutions, I invite you to listen to podcast episode 78, The Truth About Environmental Toxins and Why It's Impacting Women's Health and What You Can Do to Protect Your Family, and episode 189, where I share 10 integrative nutrition tips for women to naturally heal their gut. The final and the third root cause is stress and cortisol. Chronic stress increases the hormone cortisol, and cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone, and it plays a major role in how your immune system functions. When cortisol levels are balanced, it actually helps regulate inflammation, but when you're under chronic stress and cortisol stays elevated, it can begin to suppress and dysregulate the immune system. Over time, this can increase inflammation, disrupt gut health, and make your body more sensitive to triggers and creates a perfect environment leading to things like allergies, weakened immune system, fatigue, and hormone imbalance. So managing stress isn't just about how you feel emotionally, it's directly connected to your gut health, your hormones, and your immune response. This is why managing stress is not just emotional, it's physiological. Now let's talk about why allergies tend to spike in the spring. With the arrival of spring, it seems that more and more women struggle with allergies, itching eyes, sneezing, uncontrollable coughing, and runny noses. During this time, there is an increase in pollen and environmental allergens. But here's the key. If your body is already inflamed or your gut is out of balance, your immune system is more likely to overreact. So it's not just the pollen, it's how your body is responding to it. Let's go a little deeper into 4 key strategies to help overcome allergies. Number 1 is starting with nutrition. You want to nourish the body at the cellular level. This is foundational, focusing on whole, nutrient-dense, and anti-inflammatory foods that are close to their natural state as possible. You need to incorporate things in your diet like leafy greens, spinach, kale, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, berries rich in antioxidants, healthy fats like avocados, nuts, and seeds, and clean protein sources. These foods help reduce inflammation, support the immune system, and nourish your hormones. Now, here's something important to consider. Not every healthy food is right for everybody. This is where the concept of eating according to your body's unique needs, including perspectives like the blood type nutrition, come in. The goal is to eat in a way that supports your blood environment and strengthens your immune system rather than triggering inflammation. So I always encourage women to pay attention to how their body responds, because sometimes it's not just about what is healthy, it's about what is healthy for you. Secondly, you want to support your gut health by feeding the microbiome. Your gut microbiome needs the right fuel to stay balanced, and one of the most important nutrients for that is fiber. Fiber acts as fuel for the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And this is where we talk about prebiotics. These are the fibers that feed the good bacteria. And probiotics, these are the good bacteria themselves. And your gut needs both. Without enough fiber, those beneficial bacteria can't thrive. And when they don't thrive, the immune system becomes more vulnerable. Some of the top fiber-rich foods include vegetables like broccoli and carrots and leafy greens, fruits like apples, pears, and berries, legumes like lentils and beans, and flax seeds and chia, and also whole grains like oats and quinoa. And don't forget hydration, because water helps move fiber through the digestive system and supports elimination, both which are critical for detox and hormone balance. Third, you want to manage stress to protect your hormones and immune system. We are living in a very fast-paced, chaotic world, and chronic stress is one of the biggest disruptors of hormone balance and immune function. But here's the good news. We've been given a blueprint for peace. In the Bible, St. John 14:27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." This peace is not fragile or temporary. It's a deep, lasting inner stability that comes from being rooted in His presence. And when we operate from that place of peace, it directly impacts our physical health. Studies have shown that consistent spiritual practices like prayer, meditation, and faith-based reflection can reduce cortisol levels by up to 20 to 30%. So I encourage you to build daily rhythms such as prayer, reading and meditating on scripture, deep breathing, and practicing Sabbath rest. Because being rooted in Christ is where you will find true peace, even in your health journey. Fourth and finally is lifestyle support by creating a healing environment. Your body heals best when it's supported consistently. That includes getting adequate sleep, moving your body regularly, reducing exposure to environmental toxins, and sleep in particular plays a major role in hormone balance. If you want to go deeper into this topic, I encourage you to listen to podcast episode 260, where I discuss how hormonal imbalance is linked to circadian rhythm and 7 natural ways women can restore sleep, energy, and hormone balance. When you begin to support your body in these ways through nutrition, gut health, stress management, and lifestyle, you're not just managing symptoms, you're creating an internal environment where healing can begin. So let's wrap it all up. Here's what I want you to take away from today's episode, friend. Allergies are not just about what's happening around you. They're often a reflection of what's happening within you. And here's the beautiful thing. You have the ability to support your body. As you begin to care for your gut, balance your hormones, and manage your stress, you're creating an internal environment where your body can function the way God designed it to. And I want to remind you of this truth. In 3 John 2, it says, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers." Your health matters to God. Your healing matters. And as you steward your body with intention and aligned with His design, you can begin to see real change, not just externally, but from the inside out. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this episode blessed you, share it with another woman who may be struggling with allergies or looking for natural ways to support her health. And remember, your body was designed to heal, and when you support it the right way, it will respond. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. I'll leave you with Psalm 103, verses 2 and 3. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and do not forget all His kind deeds. He who forgives all your iniquities and heals all your diseases. Hey friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share it with a friend who may want to have more energy and improve their health naturally? Also, I would love it if you could leave a quick review for the show on Apple Podcasts. It blesses me tremendously to know that this podcast is helping you. Alrighty then, it's time to go make a protein shake and go for a hike. No more days of feeling tired and drained. I'll see you in a few days for another episode. God bless.